And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Lightning.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
2026 Chicago Lightning.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Forrest Whitley.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
So just about set. So up now for Kansas City, Rick Nicholas. That's in there, and we're underway here on the south side of Chicago.
First pitch, 7-11.
0-1 now. Late with the swing there.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Flares it into the outfield, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And now the center fielder, Shane Moreno. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Back to the mound. Toss to Mancini. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Fred Monroe.
Fred Monroe steps in for the Royals. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Righty delivers. Towards first. Mancini picks it up. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that is the third out of the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, and pitching in this game, Daniel Lynch.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Tim Anderson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Chopped out towards short. Jones picks it up, and they take care of Anderson for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert now. In there for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one is lifted in the air. Matias raging back towards the wall. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael
Devers now. His split numbers between June and July there. And first offering is fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next offering is down low. And Devers hits that one. Nicholas has a beat on it, puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Scoreless after 1. Here on the south side, here's the second baseman, Yorbit Vivas.
Leading off for the Royals, the second baseman, Yorbit
Whitley back to work. To the right side. Odor throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first offering is not close. And that one is in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Next offering is downstairs. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And now it's filled up. Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs, base is empty. Suli Matias getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Devers picks it up on the run. Throw to first. Not in time. He's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jeremy Ironman. First pitch, not close. ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting 8.
Next is the Royals catcher, Joe Mack, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike 1. Matias over at second. Ironman on at first with 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Eloy Jimenez now, second in the American League in home runs.
Leading off for Chicago, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that's outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action. All game in a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
In the air, right side. Matias under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 5th, the right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Another solid power season. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Hard hit right side. The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Second inning here, no score. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the shortstop, Greg Jones.
Greg Jones.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Well struck, right field. Out of here. He leads the yard to right. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Rick Nicholas.
Rick Nicholas.
Swing and a ball popped up. Dives and makes the catch.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
And next up for the Royals, Shane Moreno. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. And a good eye there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That to right. Hernandez settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred Monroe.
And now Fred Monroe. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And 1-2. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning, Trey Mancini now.
Leading off for the Lightning, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Lynch back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Now 1 and 2.
And a pitch. That misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Odor.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. First offering misses badly for ball one. And here it comes. So 2 balls and no strikes. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And here's the rookie catcher, Diego Cartaya. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch.
Ball inside.
There's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Yorbit Vivas.
Leading off for the Royals, the second baseman, Yorbit Vivas.
A wide to kick the pitch. And there's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
High fly ball down the left field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fly to right his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the Royals.
One down. And now the right fielder, Sully Matias. First offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
Whitley throws over. Witt back on a dive. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second here, one gone. Got him. And 2 away now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So now here's the DH, Jeremy Ironman. In there for strike 1. Witt at second with 2 down. Next offering is down low. Man on second, 2 down. Popped up. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Tim Anderson.
For Chicago, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And it ties it up. It's tied at 1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit, Luis Robert. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
In the air out to center. And they take care of Robert for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering, and it just misses. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? The wind and the pitch. In the air, right field. Matias should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
And an area that goes unnoticed is
the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Jimenez stands in now and watches strike one. Here's your one. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. His 32nd of the year. It's 2-1.
He really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Right fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the pitch. Ground ball left side. Witt over to first. That ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here on the south side, here's the catcher, Joe Mack.
Leading off for the Royals.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Down the middle for a strike. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And ball one.
1-2.
And now it's 1-2. Got him. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now it's going to be Greg Jones. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Strike two.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Down and in, moved his feet. Here's a 1-2. That one fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robert racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rick Nicholas.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Rick Nicholas. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. In there, and it's 0-1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Anderson to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Royals, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Leading off for the Lightning, the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
The pitch. And misses inside. And now the lefty. Yeah, that's downstairs and outside. Two 0. Here's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1.
Ball in.
And fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Trey Mancini will hit next. 0 for 1.
Now
he struck out swinging last time.
Trey Mancini.
In there for strike 1. That one down the line and foul ball. Kicks and fires. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Moreno moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting second baseman Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor the next to hit.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And the first offering is not close.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next pitch is outside.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Matias makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top 6. So up now for Kansas City, Shane Moreno.
The center fielder, Shane.
Here comes the pitch.
Moreno.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Mike Myers preparing to come on if needed. Marte getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now, Fred Monroe. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Whitley picks over, and he's back in on a dive. Moreno leads off second with nobody out. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
He's got it. Runner tagging for third. He's in there. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Yorbit Vivas.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. And downstairs.
That's a really good take.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. Strike three. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Righty delivers. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Hernandez makes the catch. And the inning is over. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Lightning on top 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Diego Cartaya.
Leading off for Chicago, the catcher, Diego.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Tim Anderson.
On a line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now it's Luis Robert. This guy has turned into a beast.
The center fielder.
First offering misses the mark.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner leads away at second. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Now batting.
First and second, 1 out. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And the 0-1. That one ripped. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Anderson flying around third. He scores. It's 3-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Daniel Lynch gives way, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. John King comes on now. Tough situation for him with a couple of runners in scoring position.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Robert at third. Devers over at second with one down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one drifts inside. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. On the ground to third. Witt over to first. And Hernandez is out. Inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Mike Myers. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Top of inning number 7. And to the plate for Kansas City, Suli Matias.
The right fielder, Suli Matias.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And he deals. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Ironman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next offering way off the plate. That one missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And here's the catcher, Joe Mack. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The tying run at the plate. And a base hit into right center field. Around third. He will score, and it's a one-run game.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Digging in, Greg Jones. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Right-handed reliever, and that's through there for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Smash to the left side. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. Back even, it's 3-3.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Marte. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Rick Nicholas steps in for the Royals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Line drive. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first, digging for two. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
The center field.
So digging in, Shane Moreno. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Kicks and deals. Ball one there. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. That's back. Slams off the bottom of the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-3. And in its second with an RBI double.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Fred Monroe, for the 4th time tonight. The 1-0.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And it is 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. KC leads this one 4-3. So the Royals bring on a new arm, James Marinan, and he'll work on holding this lead.
James Marinan.
Back at guaranteed rate field. Now the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Leading off for the Lightning, the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
The pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Buster Ashton, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Thompson, the lefty, warming up as well. 0-1. There's the strike. And the pitch. Swings and misses, and that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Trey Mancini getting ready to hit. In there for strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good eye right there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch is popped up. Monroe makes the play, and there are 2 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Rougned Odor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
At the belt and fires. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Ruiz. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Yorbit Vivas.
The second baseman, Yorbit Vivas.
And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. And the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And it's even up. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims up and throwing. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here comes the pitch. And now the count filled up 3 and 2. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3 and 2. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that wall.
Sully Matias steps in for the Royals. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, 2 now. Bounced up the middle. Odor collects it. That ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Buster Ashton trying to protect this lead.
Ashton.
Back here at the ballpark, now at the plate, Diego Cartaya.
Leading off for Chicago, the catcher, Diego Cartaya.
The line to kick the pitch. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The wind and the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bullpen action for the Royals. Nick Anderson, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two. Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. He's already homered here in this one. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Next to hit, Luis Robert.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The next offering misses. 1-1. The pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And now it's even up. And now it's filled up. Kicks and fires. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Righty reliever out of the pen, Lucas Sims. He last pitched 2 days ago. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Jeremy Ironman.
Up for Kansas City, the designated hitter, Jeremy Ironman.
And the pitch. And takes low for ball one. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And the righty deals. That one hammered but pulled foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Joe Matt steps in for the Royals.
Joe Matt.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Left-hand hitter waits, and it's fouled away. And he deals.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and now 2 gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. High to the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Royals lead it 4-3. Nick Anderson in.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 70, Nick
Well,
Anderson.
1-run game. Now it's Devers at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Rafael Devers.
And a pitch. And downstairs.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Anderson ready to work. Foul ball. Bounce to the right side. Vivas handles the chance, tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. This guy with light tower power. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And now the count is even. Righty delivers. That misses. And that's ball 2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So 2 down now, and here is Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 0-1. That one the other way, and that'll do it. The Royals even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals,